The wonderful world of shopping. It's Saturday. No school. A tuition-free weekend. You got your friends, a purse with some cash, and the mall is at your mercy. Happy? Of course I'm happy, even a little excited. Walking along the bright lights, the music is in the air and mall-goers are talking all around you. Maybe muttering what to buy or deciding which shop to go to next. The air smells of fried chickens, fresh brownies and pizza. The mall is a wonderful place. What's not to love? Talking the time away with friends, and watching the latest movie. Strolling along the many stores with drinks in hand. You don't have to buy anything to have a good time. Well, nothing big of a spending deal. Yet, it's funny that you often end up do. Oopsies.
Subscribe!
However, did you ever notice? When you're in the mall, the whole landscape and atmosphere looks very different from the rest of the world. Everything inside the mall seems to be secluding itself from the outside. Time stopped. And you won't notice immediately if it's raining or sunny bright on the outside. There are no windows. What you have instead are signs, flashing lights, colors, chilling air conditioning, lots of advertisements and eye candy displays. There are always events and shows to captivate you at the center of the mall. Dance, singing, competitions. You name it, malls got it. One thing is for certain, there's always that famous four-letter word hanging all over the mall. I was talking about the word sale. Mind you. Why are malls like this? Why is this weird boxy giant structures, with smaller shops, a food court and indoor playground, and a top-floor cinema are attracting so much people every day? Mind you that I'm also adding myself into the question. Why are we so attracted to the mall, even if it's the only place I've been really invested to go to, again and again? For as long as I can remember. Why not the market? The stalls along the promenades at our local park? The mall were designed to do one thing and one thing only. And that, to sell things to you. Anything you like. But best of all, anything that you might not need at all. The mall plays with your wants, and it will break you to consider. For example, almost every store has a small, cheap item sitting on the counter next to the cash register, calling your name softly. Tempting you to buy more, buy as you stand in line waiting to check out. Sounds creepy already? Well, that's what exactly playing in your mind at that moment in time. Do you notice that at the grocery store, the things that people need the most, like milk and cooking oil, will be way towards the back? That way, you will have to walk past all those candies and cookies, those crackers and instant foodies before reaching at the necessities, and most likely to grab some extras along the way. Things that you might consider wanting, before getting to what you need. What? You never noticed this trend at the grocery store? Obviously you never buy groceries with your mom before, hovering at the M&M's candy section store, waiting for her to finish her chores. Don't be mad, I'm just joking. Oh, by the way, have you ever been really happy or unhappy with what you buy before? The things that you must get while waltzing around the mall, then by some freak impulsive nature. You grab that item because at that moment you think that it looks super cute. Even if you have no idea what it does, it just looks cute. Well, you are not alone. Let me know if you like to share your best buys and best regrets, down in the comment section below. Also, there's a subscribe button down there as well. I have no idea what it does, but maybe you can check that one out for me too. In the department store front section, is somewhat a haven for cosmetics, handbags, scarves, accessories and jewelry. At the back is where's all the pricier new arrivals are hanging. Trust me, fitting room is located nearby. Mind you, the less pricey ones, and on sale items would be folded neatly, inside the containers park up front. Even how things are shelved can make a difference. A store is all about balance. The cheaper ones always comes with buy 3 for 10 rather than 1 for 4. Yup. And about the new arrivals, they don't say anything about it. But, for example, if you spend somewhere in above $150, you'll be presented with a handful of voucher, or shall I say vultures, for to help to cut off the price for that new item's way at the back. There are 1,000 and million ways and gimmicks used by the stores to encourage you to spend. The more that you are aware of how such places works, the less likely you are to go home with shopping bags full of impulsive buying, leaving you clueless. What kind of black magic got into you when you purchased that item?
Subscribe!
A savvy shopper gets more for their money. B1. Needs and wants. You may want all kinds of things. A new lip gloss, a chocolate milkshake, a bracelet, purple Crocs, ice cool candies, glow-in-the-dark socks. But, you don't need them in the way you might need, let's say, for example, a new pencil case to replace the worn and torn ones that you have. Food for your pet dog or a new earmuffs, since the ones you had is all worn out and winter is just 2 weeks away. You don't want your ears to fall off this coming winter, do you? Command and compare. Don't just buy the first item that came into range. If you're in the quest for some wool socks, look at several other brands or check out the other stores. Do some window shopping. How do the socks you see compare in prices? Style, quality? Is it worth the bargain? Some looks cheap, but how about the quality? Decisions. Ask questions. If you don't see what you want, ask about it. Do you have blah blah blah? Well, if they do, let's see what they got. But, if they don't, then, off to the next shop. Go for the bargains. Who says kids can't bargain? Go to the back of the store, that's where the discount racks will be. In my case, our mall discount racks container will be at the middle of the clothing store. It's a matter of different places, different placing formats. Give it a try. If you can, do try. Especially for things that you're gonna buy to wear. Anything related to clothing, almost everything, except for underwear.
Hey!
Also shoes but not socks. Try and see if the style makes you rocks. Because if you buy and it doesn't fit, and if the shop don't do returns, it sucks. Do your homework. It's been 2 years since you've been saving whatever money that you received for one single purpose. To buy a computer. You want to be sure you get the best one your money can buy. A salesman can be helpful, but I need to remind you, his job is to sell you things. Do your own research. Talk with people who have made a similar purchase. Learn from their mistakes. Take in tips on buying a computer. What kind of tasks are you using it for? What kind of specifications you're aiming for? Check out computer magazines and try to get insights on what you're searching for. Avoid impulse buys. At the moment, you might be going crazy for, let's say, a self-propelled flying electric rat toy. Fair enough. Weirdos. But give it a second thought. You don't need it, so put it back in the rack and wait a few more days. If that, I gotta have it feeling passes, you'll be glad you held off. Return it. A slight reminder. Make this a habit. Save receipts, and don't remove the tags on something that you've bought for at least a day. Stores have different policies about returns, and special rules could be applied for the sales or discounted items. Make sure you'll ask if you're unsure. Most of the time, the best fix for unsatisfactory purchase is to take it back. That's all the time I have talking about the mall in my area. I'll bet that all malls are the same no matter where you are. A large shopping and entertainment hub where you can end up spending more than you actually intended. It's a jungle in here, as much as it's a jungle out there. So, be careful not to lose your money. Concentrate on what you want to do, and withstand unplanned buying temptations. I love to catch a movie with my friends. That would be buying tickets, popcorns and soda. Promised myself not to walk past the clothing store on the way home, and going straight to the bus stop. Bye bye.